I looked at it today and I was thinking, wow, what a cool song this is. You know, I never met the guy personally, but the guy that wrote this song wrote a very cool song. And the chords are pretty easy, but he does a lot of changes that don't commonly happen in the same song. Usually it's like a really repetitious thing, but he does change it around a little bit. So we're going to go over some of that. And, oh, by the way, the song is called Ukulele, I Love You. So if you guys have seen this online, it's really, really cool song. A G is like this, right? We have our first finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and our 3rd finger is on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. But you may see me play it with an F shape over here, meaning I'll bar the 2nd fret with my 1st finger, and I'll put my 2nd finger down on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and I'll put my my ring finger up on the 4th fret of the 4th string. So if you guys see this, it's the same chord. They're both G's. There's no change. It's just a matter of convenience in switching chords, and you'll find that the more you switch chords, you're going to find what works for you better. Another thing you'll see me do a lot of is the E minor is played like this. If you see most of your chord books, you're going to have it this way. Right? So 1st finger, 2nd fret, 1st string, 2nd finger, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and 3rd finger on the 4th fret, the 3rd string. But you might see me play it this way with my pinky doing that string, and then my ring finger actually on the 4th string, 4th fret. So if you see that, no worries. It's real easy. I'm going to do the C minor shape a little different too. A lot of guys do the C minor shape this way, where they'll bar the entire 3rd fret, and they'll put the ring finger on the 5th fret of the top string. Okay? But in this case, I'm just going to go like this. So I'm going to get that nice open G sound to ring out. So this is a C minor, and we're barring the bottom 3 strings of the 3rd fret. Let's walk through. The strum is a really easy kind of down up, and I mute it, and I strum anyway, and I go up, down, up. Yes, sir. Okay, and if I'm doing the F, or the F shape, it's going to be like that. Okay, so that's your beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and so we're going to look at the chords. The intro is G, D, E minor, and C. So we're going to take our G chord, D, and the way I'm playing the D is I'm going to hold my 1st finger down over the top 3 strings at the 2nd fret. And I'm muting with the other 3 fingers. That's it. Then I do the E minor. Now with the E minor, because we've got all 4 fingers on the uke, all we have to do is release the pressure to stop the strings. Same thing with the C. So the C we're playing here, yeah? With our 1st finger covering the first 2 strings at the 3rd fret. Our 2nd finger is on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and our 3rd finger is on the 5th fret of the 4th string. So the intro is going to go like this. We're going to go 2 times through. Okay, and then we come into the verse. As he starts to sing, we go through that pattern once more. G, D, E minor, C. Then things get different. So things change a little bit. We go G, D, E minor, D. And so when we're playing this D, now we're playing it with our finger barring across the 2nd fret and our pinky on the 5th fret of the 1st string. Okay? So we got our beat. to D, C, C minor, and then G, D. And we jump right back into it. So that's your first verse, and then he goes through the second part where he says, I take you with me, and that's at G, D, E minor, C, G, D, E minor, C minor, and then it goes to D, and we hold this D for 4 bars. And when he's doing this, he's going like this, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And so he goes right into the chorus after that. The chorus is real easy. We play C, and then D, G, G7, C, and then we go to the D, G7 or G, and then G7 again. The third time around, we're going C to the D, and then this is where things get different. We go G, B minor, and so B minor, all we're going to do is play that G the way we barred it and took that F shape, and we're going to take off our middle finger. Go to our E minor shape, go back to that B minor, and then from there we go to the A7, and then C minor. Okay, so the chorus sounds like this. Like that. And then he goes into this part where it's like 2 times through the pattern, G, D, E minor, and C. So, and this is when he's doing all the oohs and ahs on that part. So we go through it twice. So that's again G, D, E minor, and C, and we do that twice. And then we go into the third verse. This part is kind of different because he goes from G to the D, E minor, back to the D, and then we go G, D, E minor, back to the D again, and this is the part where he says satisfaction guaranteed. So he starts on the C, C minor, and then it goes to the G, D, and the second part of the verse starts with G, D, E minor, and back to C. So we're back to this pattern, right? But then it changes again with G, D, C, C minor, and then that's when he holds that D again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and so that goes into the third chorus, or the second chorus, and the chorus is the same as the first again. So we're going back C, D, G, G7, C, D, G, G7, C, D, G, B minor, E minor, B minor, A7. And this time though, when he goes here, he's like holding that A7 a little bit longer, it seems. And then they hold that, and then they go into this thing where they do the double time thing. G, D, E minor, and C. So it's like, and they're doing a lot of chucking in this part. So what I'm doing is, and so that's like a strum. So down, chuck, up, down, up, and then change and you just repeat that pattern. Down, chuck, up, down, up, down, chuck. So it's down, chuck, up, down, up, chuck. But the strumming pattern changes rapidly throughout this part. So you got to really listen and see like what each guy is doing. I can tell you what Kalei's doing on this part, which is pretty cool. Is he's actually incorporating the triple and the double strums. So he's using, you know, that technique where it's 1, 2, 3, and the turnarounds he goes up, up, down, right? So down, down, up, 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 down, and he's also using what it seems like the triple strum this way. Sometimes it comes up with the thumb. So it's kind of use to your discretion, because we play through this part for 16 turns, right? So we go 16 times like this. And so you can use that. And so it goes 16 times through that. And then when they hit that C, that last time on the 16th time, they kind of, and they hit that G. But have fun with this song. It's a cool song, and try to send this guy viral. So yeah, hit us back with some comments. Aloha.